Recently, I was at a native plant nursery and saw a pretty cool looking plant, and so I decided to add this perennial into the mix in my gardening scape with the whole ecological aspect and attracting beneficial insects. So I'm really excited to see what types of attributes this plant has to offer. Alright, so the plant I want to talk about today is Boneset. This is a native plant to North America. It's a perennial and it is a composite, right? It's in the aster family, or the sunflower family. And a lot of plants from this family are usually pretty well known for attracting a good amount of and variety of beneficial insects. So the Latin name of this plant, of course, is Eupatorium perfoliatum. And so this plant has fuzzy lance-shaped leaves that are oppositely paired on the stem. Later on in the season, like in the late summer to the early fall, it produces an inflorescence, right? So a bunch of small flowers or florets that can be attractive to a bunch of different beneficial insects. The plant can, by the end of the season, get to about 3 to 4 feet tall usually. It might depend on the particular species. And so this plant, with its fuzzy leaves and its beautiful white flowers, you know, not just the ecological aspects, but also aesthetics, maybe even in a front garden of a house or a back porch, those types of things. The one thing I really want to kind of touch base on here is that it attracts beneficial insects. So specifically what this plant can attract is it can attract a variety of beneficial insects, right? These are insects that go after various types of pests, right? So ladybugs can go after aphids and some other small insects as well. Soldier beetles can be a big one, going after a bunch of different insects, as are the minute pirate bugs and Plagionaphis. Plagionaphis can go after is another one that can go after aphids and small-bodied insects, and also larvae of various pest insects, right? Even like the larvae of certain types of moths or beetles, those types of things. And of course also nabid bugs or nabid bugs can be attracted to these flowers as well. Nabid bugs are a type of true bug, beneficial in that they're predatory, and so they will go after various pest insects as well. And then we also have braconids, chalcids, cynopoids, those types of beneficial insects, beneficial wasps. They can prey upon, or in many cases parasitize, certain pest insects. And then additionally, we also have dance flies that can also find this plant attractive. Right, so this plant, this single type of plant, can attract a whole bunch of different beneficial insects, giving them a source of food in the garden so that they can carry out their pest control activities. Alright, so I recently got a Boneset plant here. This is a native plant to North America, perennial, good for attracting pollinators and such things like that. So I want to incorporate this into the gardenscape here. So I have a sumac trunk here. So this is a sumac tree, and I'm going to plant this Boneset plant right at the base of this sumac tree, right? And so it's, you know, I'm kind of using it as like a, you know, like little patches of like different types of pollinator plants to kind of break up the monotony of, you know, a single crop or a single crop pattern, and just kind of have a block of something else and then transition back to, you know, another crop pattern or similar one or whatever. So, all right, so I went ahead and dug a hole, so this should fit right down in there pretty well. So the leaves of this plant are, you know, oppositely paired on the stem. The plant is pretty hirsute, pretty hairy, pretty fuzzy. This should get like 3 to 4 or so feet tall. Maybe not this year, but like next year or something, once it gets more established. This plant can also spread by rhizomes as well. So, just a little root bound, not too bad. So I may break that up a little bit with the shovel. then I'll go ahead and water this pretty good before I put the dirt back in. Thank you so much for checking out this video on Boneset, a native plant to North America. I'm really looking forward to the fall season when this plant is going to be in flower. I'll probably try and do another video around that time so we can all kind of see what the flowers look like and maybe catch some interesting insects that might be visiting it that time of the year. So thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.